In order for students to be able to access both English and Spanish books, please do the following in your RazKids. When you are logged into your teacher account, go to My Classroom, Class Roster. Under Class Roster, click on the RazKids tab and make sure that your students are checked to be English and Spanish books. This is the default, so if you haven't changed anything, that is what you should see, but make sure that all students are marked as English and Spanish. If you notice in here, students who have not taken the placement do not have any books assigned yet. So this is for the reading room. Once you make sure that that is checkmarked, if you go into the student account, have the student sign in, and you go to the reading room, you will find that it will default to showing the students the books in English. However, if you look at the row up here at the top, it says Spanish Español. If you click on that, the books that have been assigned to them will now appear in the Spanish version. That way students can go back and forth between the English and the Spanish. If they click on Reading Room, it's the English versions. If they click on Spanish, they will see the Spanish versions of their book. Also, if you prefer having students only see Spanish books in the reading room, you can set specific students, if you'd like, to having only Spanish. To do that, you go to your class roster again, pick the student that you would like only to see Spanish books. When you choose that student's name, you can then go into the RazKids tab right here, and you notice Reading Room Settings. Under Reading Room Settings, as I told you earlier, it automatically defaults to having English and Spanish on. So if you don't want them to see the English, you can turn the English off and leave just the Spanish on. That would allow the students only to see their books in Spanish. If I save and close that, and I log out and go to that student, and go to the reading room, if you notice that they do not see the books in English, they only have the option to see them in Spanish, if you prefer to do it that way. If you wish to assign a specific book to a student and have it show up in the Spanish version, this is the process you take. Again, make sure you are signed into your teacher account. This time you go to Assignments. And as you know, you can see all the assignments you've already given, and it will show you which student has been assigned it by hovering over the book. You can also assign it or look at it by student as to which students have completed different assignments for you. If you just stay in the My View by Assignment under the Browse Our Resources, you can go in and choose the book that you would like for your students. You can choose whichever level, and please also know you can choose multiple levels. So right now level B is marked, but I could also say I want to look at books in J and books in Q. It will show all areas that you have marked. So in the case of a student who is possibly a B student, you might want to show A, B, and C books so you're seeing the different levels for them. To see Spanish versions of the book, you're going to go up here where it says also available in Spanish. Make sure you choose Spanish, and the books will appear in their Spanish version. Here are the B levels first. If you scroll down, there's that J level I picked. And then there should be, oh, I must only have B and J connected here. I'm not seeing Q. I'm going to get rid of the J. So if you notice at the bottom, no longer does J show up, just the B books. I pick the B book that I want. It's in Spanish. I say assign, and then I choose the student I want to assign it to. Once that's been assigned to the student, again, looking at that student's account, when they log in, they now have a My Assignment shown. They click on My Assignment, and it shows the book, and it is in Spanish. And so when they listen to it,
Mezclando colores. Escrito.
It will speak to them in Spanish. You could assign it both in Spanish and English. If you want them to do that, you just would have to go the same process, just making sure you choose the English version of the books. Hope that helps.